Hello everybody, my name is Nathan and welcome to a brand new Let's Play series on Hearts of Iron 4 Kaiserreich. Today we are going to be playing as good old Greece. Why Greece? Mostly because we haven't really played in this region too much recently. We did have a Bulgaria campaign, we had a very short Serbia campaign before that got broken by a game update. And you know what? I thought, this is just going to be a new region for us to play in. So, first things first, we're going to do the only focus that's available for us. We're going to prepare for war. Because unsurprisingly, if you've ever played Kaiserreich, you know we're going to be going to war with the Bulgarians some point soon, and probably be following it up with some invasion of the Ottoman Empire. I'm not too sure exactly when it'll be happening. Is there a way we can just attack them? Diplomatic. Probably just go for the new expansion path, which seems pretty good. Definitely not diplomatic path, because why the hell would I ever want to do that? So, aside from that, are we going to go for the Republic or the Kingdom? I'm not too sure. Let's just see. You can be done only if we keep the Republicans. We can go through this tree. So let's see. The monarchist question. I mean, these are so far events. 5% stability, a little bit of political power gain, more stability and political power, or empowering the throne. Stability goes down. Political power gain, war supports, and recovery rate's not too bad. But I'm thinking probably just going for the Republican victory seems okay. Or King Alexandros. But I think we want to go down this tree, go towards Balkan democracy. Either King Alexandros or strengthen the Republic. We'll see how we kind of go with that. 1938 election. I'm assuming you can only do that if we become a democracy, or we can become syndicalist. But I don't think we're going to go down the syndicalist route. At least not in this campaign. The first things first, let us get all of our basic technologies going. No template, that is fine. Civilian factories. Right now we have 4 to 10. We could use a handful more military factories, but we're actually going to build 50-50-50. We'll put like 2 civilian factories down in the south. We don't have that many men. We have 9 divisions. Is that really all we have? The answer is yes. So we're going to get most of our troops under one field marshal. Do we have anybody who's actually good? Unsurprisingly, as Greece, you don't really have that much options. We can go for Napoleon. He's got like an absolutely massive beard. 6 attack on him's pretty nice. Hill fighter. I mean, we got a lot of hills in this region, so we'll go with you. And then we're going to go for the other guy who's a +4 attack. Level 3 as well. He's just overall better. I mean, he doesn't have infantry leader. But I think the double the amount of attack skill is pretty nice. I have done this the wrong way. But that is fine. I want to do it the other way. It doesn't really matter if we have waiting times, at least at this point in the game. Put all of you guys on the border. So the 4th Hellenic Republic. The years since Greece's loss in the World Creek have been a little bit but upheaval and hardship. The loss of Macedonia in the Treaty of Salonika, and the crippling war debts to Austria and Germany sent King Alexander fleeing into exile as the Third Republic was declared, only to result in years of failed governments and coups until Gregorios Condius took control in 1926 and declared himself permanent regent of Greece. Even though its king remained in exile, Condius was finally overthrown and executed in 1931, leading to the Fourth Republic and the coalition government of Gregos Pandorio. Papadorio. I don't know. Which won his first election, goodness. We'll get our plans going. Of course, we're probably going to be allying ourselves with the Serbians and the Romanians. The challenge is ahead. The new republic, which faces its next election, 1938, faces several challenges before them. The most prominent is the simmering resentment towards the loss of Greek territory. Most are certain that war is coming again soon. with the many groups such as the Syndicalist Rebels and the looming figure of the INS Mexitas, waiting for the forced movement of the government to make the slightest misstep. Monarchy sentiments are also on the rise, with many demanding another referendum to be held soon to determine whether or not the kingdom should be restored. Even if Republicans fear that doing so would only plunge the nation into anarchy yet again. Well, we're not... I don't think we're going to go for the king. We're probably just going to stay as a monarch. Or stay as a republic, I should say. So we get our army and navy experience. What do we know no template for? We have no template for support equipment. Then we probably do not want to be building that right now. I'm assuming we're probably missing a lot of rifles. A little bit of artillery, but nothing too bad. And what are our templates right now? So you are basically the same, except for the second one has some more support artillery. Handful of cavalry. So basically what you would more or less expect. We don't have any manpower. Are we gaining any more, or are we just kind of capped? Modified to 110% due to the legacy of Alexander. Yeah, we just don't have enough men yet. Don't volunteer only. We're probably going to be spending our first couple of political power on getting up to limited conscription. We're only getting 0.6 a day. German out in history, Austrian out in history. Stability is not great. Prepare for war. What else? We got Memories of the King, negative 10%. And I mean, this seems Pencil Core territory plus 10%, reinforcement rate plus 5%. It seems pretty decent, all things considered. Right now, just our manpower is kind of hot garbage, which is a bit of a shame. I wish we had some more troops. Oh dear. So. What do, autocratic Greek? I just don't think... I mean, who do we want to vote for in the elections? We got either, like, the Liberals, the Conservatives, or the Syndicalists and the Social Democratic parties. Political power, military, civilian, consumer goods, max factories. I don't really feel max factories are really that good. One research slot, less stability, but command economy. Can you have command economy, or can you only do that through the... I think you can only get that through special events. Agrarian, industrial. So, I mean, nothing super splendid, I think. I mean, the factories are nice, and getting command economy could be interesting. Factory output is good. Resource to the market. Less intelligence. I mean, I don't think that really matters too much. We can then go for either the conservative, so political power, 2 civilian factories. A decent 8% stability is not bad. I think everybody just gets 1 research slot. Stability goes down. I mean, our stability isn't great, so I don't think we want to do anything that reduces our stability more. So, I mean, the conservatives are seeming like they could be okay. Stability, war support, political power gain going up. Stability plus 12%. Christian democracy doesn't seem like a bad choice for us. You were 10% stability. Consumer goods factory is minus 15%. That's pretty good. Stability goes down a little bit. Like, negative 15% is an insane amount. Because this is a negative this is a 25% between civilian and total mobilization. So that's essentially like going to war economy for free, on top of already having war economy. And what about the liberals over here? What, do you have anything interesting? Political power, 2 civilian factories, 2 civilian factories. So you don't really seem like you're very good at war. You go to free trade, which I don't want, because I don't think we want to be giving resources to the market. Political power, that's 5% less stability. Stability goes up, just like wartime goes very expensive. We definitely don't want to neuter the military. Division organization plus 10% is not bad. But I really don't want to go to free trade. I mean, you get 100 political power, so you can technically just go back immediately. But that's a 56-day focus that doesn't really do anything for us. So I'm thinking either social liberal Greece, conservative Greece, or is it radical? Yeah, the command economy, resource to market goes down by 50%. Things are pretty good, I think. I think you are going to lose a lot of... You're going to lose the research speed, though. I mean, taxes only have 5%. Factory output, 10, plus 50%. Oh, this is an effective change on top of what it already is. So we actually keep... I mean, command economy and then going for agrarian socialism seems actually pretty good. So maybe we will go radical socialist in this campaign and then go for new expansionism. Greece declares war in Macedonia. Because we don't need to... We can do this regardless. Like, we could be Radsoc and still go for a new expansionist policy. The answer seems like it's yes. We get limited conscription for free, which is nice. Might still have the game run in the background. And your overthrow. If we go syndicalist or totalist, then we overthrow. So the Radsocs, I mean, we just stay as a democracy. So I think we're probably going to go down the street, because I don't think we want to... Like, I don't want to join the Internationale in this campaign. That is not what we're looking for here. We're looking at kind of controlling our section of the Mediterranean. Yeah, no, I don't think we want this at all. Austria's withdrawn from Italy. That's A-okay. I mean, I think you can actually probably still join the Entente if we go Radsoc. Go Radsoc, join the Entente, and then invade the Internationale. It's a weird situation, but I think it would work. Black Monday has hit Greece. The rapid German economic collapse has reached our nation. Our reliance on trade with Germany and the Middle European dominance of our economy has exacerbated the crisis, with many Greek factories being instructed to shut down. Worse, the spread of the crisis means that the lack of markets to our agricultural exports, and already farmers are facing a crisis where almost none of them can sell their crops. We must quickly work to address this crisis, lest it grow out of hand and sow chaos throughout our nation. So we have Black Monday. Monarchy sympathies in Greece is increasing. We have a pretty bad Black Monday modifier. 20% consumer goods, 10% stability lost, construction speed, production physics cap, factory output. It's hitting us hard. Black Monday has been bypassed. I'm really surprised it actually hits you as hard as it is. Because remember, Poland, there is a negative 50% construction speed. You think Poland would have more ties to Germany than little old Greece, but what do I know? The farming crisis. A great deal of Greece's economy relies on agricultural exports, and thus with the collapse of the European markets, following the onset of Black Monday, a huge number of Greek farmers are left with crops they cannot sell. Not only does this put them in immediate crisis, Greece will feel the effects for years to come, if too many of the communes fold now. Thousands of farmers are marching into the streets with radical agrarian sentiment running high. The Radsoc and social democracy goes up. There's a little bit of stability, but our stability is already hot garbage. We have negative 171 political power. So, changing our recruitment law is probably not in the picture at the moment. We gotta do it through the actual focus. I mean, we could do that next. But I think getting rid of the Black Monday penalties is extremely important. Let me please scroll up. Okay, I understand your auto-saving, but I would like to go see the Black Monday stuff. So the farming crisis. I mean, we can actually get this done. 35-day focuses aren't bad. So I'm assuming you're for the infantry weapon upgrade. Is that a 25% bonus? No, okay, 100%. So the 25% research speed towards infantry equipment is kind of hot garbage. Like, we could technically invade Bulgaria like super early, but I really don't think that is what we're looking for. We probably actually want to save Ready the Masses so we get 100 political power, go up to limited, and then immediately go up to extensive service. Let's deal with the farming crisis. We want to get rid of the Black Monday penalty as fast as possible, because unlike, again, like other countries throughout the world, Black Monday seems really bad as Greece. So you want to resolve that issue ASAP. Foreign-owned factories, so we can steal Germany and Austria's factories. I don't believe they can do... Like, I don't think they can attack you for it. They can't sanction you. We do know that, because I think we played as Austria and Germany, where we sanctioned Greece. The Union's march in Thessalonica. The effects of Black Monday have been felt throughout Greece, but the hard-hit industrial workers are now marching in the streets in protest. Like, we do not want to support the Syndicalists and the Totalists, because we do not want revolution in Greece. So we're going to crack down on them. 8% stability loss. I mean, it's who cares? It's fine. You're going to lose a little bit of stability now and then. Things could be worse. But I think we kind of want to rush our way. Well, one, finishing this. Well, I believe we kind of do want to rush towards a war with the Ottomans. We need to own Western and Eastern Salonika. So we need to own these two provinces before we can even think about attacking the Ottomans, which I think we want to attack them as quickly as possible. At least while they are at war with the Cairo Pact. I mean, if the Cairo Pact wins against the Ottoman Empire and then we only have to invade Turkey, that works even better. And Afghanistan have declared peace. Not a huge surprise there. Nanjing's already capitulated. So Nanjing's doing pretty well. They probably are going to win their war here in China. What's everybody else doing? Germany is definitely dealing with Black Monday. Austria, I'm assuming, is probably going to be doing something similar. Yeah, they have gone for the conservatives. And everybody here. Everybody's just worried about their economies right now. Which is understandable. We know what America is going to do. They're demanding stuff from the Canadians. But I'm not too sure exactly... You know, who do you actually want to win in America? Who do you want that Civil War to go? Probably not the CSA if we are going to be going towards a... more Entente, maybe joining the Entente, you know, being involved in that. We're not going to, we're just not joining the Internationals. That's why we don't want the CSA to win. In 1821, Greeks rose up against the oppressive Ottoman Empire, which had occupied Greece for nearly 400 years. Bishop Germanos of Patras boldly raised the Greek flag at the monastery of Agia Lavars, inciting the Greek Revolution. While the exact date probably was not March 25th, it did occur in late March. It's gradually accepted that the religious feast of Annunciation occurs on the same date. On the Feast of Annunciation, the Archangel Gabriel appeared, made of Mary, announced the news she was pregnant with a divine child. 20 political power. Not really changing much. We're still at negative 131, but it is progress. As ever slight as it is. So what else we have in Greece right now? We can either nationalize or privatize. I mean, we need to get all of this stuff done, obviously. Excavation technology kind of sucks. 2 times industry is lovely. The infrastructure is not bad. Building slots, again, I'm not a huge fan of them. Because very rarely have I actually ever run out of building slots in any of these games. Responding to the crisis. With a number of farmers left holding crops in order to sell them, we are left with a choice: either support them for the current year and encourage them to switch away from the reliance on exports, or dig deep into our pockets and support them fully until the economic crisis has passed. So monarchist sympathies will increase. Change in popularity of radical social 5%. I think we want to do this. I mean, we definitely don't want to go for negative 200 political power. We'll support you, because again, we kind of want the Red Sox to... We want them to win the election, because I just think the command economy and the agrarian socialism, like, those are two pretty good buffs. The landlordism doesn't really matter too much. I mean, actually, that's a negative 10% there. That's gonna be like a negative 25. If that's the case, we might be able to stay on. I mean, actually, you want to go to war economy no matter what, right? Like, it's just positive for you. Yeah. Basically, it means we never have to go to total mobilization. Like, we should be good no matter what. And hopefully we'll get to the point where we actually have no civilian factories being used for civilian goods. Maybe one. But if we can use, like, all of our civilian industry, just pump out military factories, it seems like a good plan to me. But right now, let's see of our other stuff. So, we have 25 ships. We have absolutely 0 aircraft. We probably do want to change that. I think, like... But again, I don't have many factories, obviously. And our production on factories is kind of garbage. We have no manpower specs. I cannot deploy the submarine right now. That is fine. Start building other submarines. And we can deploy this one whenever we get manpower. So right now we have 25 ships. Assign in an admiral. So we have armored cruisers, some heavy hull, coastal defense ship. Mostly light ships. Like, our navy is not that impressive, unfortunately. Warner's been elected chairman of TUC. I don't believe that matters to anything that we're doing. And are these all 30-day focuses? Or 35-day focuses? No, you're 56. Okay, so this is the first two are cheap. Social liberalism goes up by 5%. Market liberalism gets more popular. Popular syndicalism goes up by 3%. And there's even more monarchist sympathies. I mean, I don't want to support the monarch. Like, I don't want the monarchists to win this. So what do we got? We got political power minus 100, plus 100. So this is only for 1 year. Construction speeds up by 20%, which is not bad. Mission cap goes down by another 10% though. And then 1 civilian factory and syndicalism support. So you're kind of not great. Consumer good factories minus 3%. The cap goes up by 10% for a year. And then 2 military factories. Oh no, it's removing 1 military factory. Yikes, I think that's even worse. So you might want to go for nationalizing vital companies, just because I don't want to convert 2 factories to civilian. I know we can just convert them back. Like, I don't think it's even that expensive. Like, how expensive is it? It's 4,000 to convert it back. Like, I don't think that's... I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure. I mean, what does it actually give us? It's just really consumer factories minus 3%. But I think I'd rather just get the construction speed plus 20% for a year. And that probably offsets whatever this would give us. So I think that's probably our plan. But for right now, I think this is going to be a good time for us to end this episode. So thanks everybody for watching. My name is Anthem. If you enjoyed, remember to thumbs up. Not enjoy, thumbs down. You want to see more, subscribe, and goodbye.